Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Action VFX live stream. Just before we dive into chatting away, make sure you can hear us loud and clear. Give us a just give us a comment and just let us know that you can see us, you can hear us, and everything's smooth as silk. We've got a very fun show today because we're celebrating a birthday.
Birthday.
I know. Yeah, so Action VFX is just turned 9. Woohoo! So we've got a trivia quiz involved. We've got some things to give away. So if you want to take part, there is a variety pack up for grabs as well. So make sure that you're active in the comment section. Answer some of these questions that Wyatt has prepared for us. And yeah, you could win. But, as you've probably been able to tell, I'm not alone. Joining the celebration of the birthday is probably a man himself with a birthday of being a CEO and founder, Rudolph Pierre. Hello, how are we doing?
Doing great, Tom. It's always fun to be in a live stream, and yeah, 9 years is a long time.
It is.
Like man, almost a full decade. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, next year we've got a big celebration to come. But I've got a question for you, but I'm going to throw it out to everyone else as well. As Ro has just said, 9 years, it's a long time. What does everyone hope to have created in 9 years' time? I was thinking about this before we went live. 9 years ago, I had probably just left uni, and now I've gone into, all these things, and now I'm doing a dream job. So it's kind of it's a long time to do stuff. So Ro, 9 years time, what would you want to have done by then?
Yeah, I would say 9 years ago, I would have hoped that by 9 years we would have created the undisputed best library of VFX assets in the world. Which I think we did, but I'm biased. Many people think we did as well, so that's pretty fun. I would say though, I would think if you asked me this 9-10 years ago, I would have hoped to have made a feature film by now, directed a feature film by now. So that would be the.
Is that something on the list for the next 9 years?
No, yeah, for sure. It's I have this goal of making my first feature film by the time I'm 35. So I'm 32 now. So I have 3 years to figure out how I'm going to make this feature film. But the good thing is the goal didn't say it had to be good. It just said the movie needed to happen and be feature length. So something will happen and it'll be exciting.
What kind of movie are you going to make, Ro?
It's gonna be definitely going to be action, science fiction. That's the plan right now. Currently writing the script. It's an alien invasion type story. So
nice.
Where are you going to get all your assets from?
I don't know. I'm gonna save up some money and see what I can find online.
Well, no, that's incredible. What what about you? Because I know that you're a filmmaker as well. So is that in the pipeline for you? Something feature film?
Yeah, I've been shooting just like a low budget horror movie, a slasher movie, because kind of like what Rose said, it doesn't have to be good if you can just make a feature. And with horror, some people specifically like bad horror movies. So even if I fail, I can financially succeed. So hopefully that's done within the next year or so.
Okay.
And yeah, so
We got
in the
you
past
got a whole
9,
other 8 years to do more, man.
yeah, if I can get that out of the way, hopefully I can get the other movie made in that amount of time if we can make it ROI. If not, I'll max out a credit card or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take a loan, mortgage a house.
Well, if you need some slasher blood splatters for your horror movie, Wyatt, we are currently working on those. And this should be out very soon.
I cannot wait.
Very soon as well. We've got some assets to go over. So I feel like we can start highlighting some of our new releases. But before we do, I'm just gonna. We're gonna go into it. Let's go into it. No, thank you, Wyatt. That was good. Okay. So new additions to the library. First one, Level Up Effects 2D. This one's really cool. Nice. If you're into like game production, I can imagine this being used quite a lot, or even like 2D animation as well. Like if you're doing creations of like the first thing that came to mind was like doing little 8-bit characters and stuff as well, like throwing these into those of like 2D sort of like composite 2D animations. That would be very, very cool. These are from a contributor of ours. I'm going to try and pronounce this the best I can, so please forgive me. Heon Yen. This 15 assets, very cool CG animations, and all very very unique as well. So it's not just like the one stack, but there's multiple different ones, different kind of animation styles, from kind of being more like Pixie to full power Super Saiyan. Very cool. Wyatt, Rowe, have you been able to look over these?
Not this one specifically. I know he's done a few other ones for us, and yeah, like it's super cool effects, and I can definitely see these being used for both live action usage, but as you said, for video games and things like that. Definitely check them out.
Yeah, I've taken a look for if you were doing like 2D animation of any type, this would be so sick to be able to just drag and drop these, especially if you're doing any action sequences, because those especially take a long time to do.
Yeah, and this is the same creator who gave us Animated Fantasy Effects and Volume 1 and 2. So nice combo pack going on there too. So very cool. What have we got next, Wyatt?
Bloodbursts.
This is from Don Heron. I'm so sorry. I'm like so bad at reading names, and I'm terrible at this. Don Heron, I believe. Yes, Ro? Would you like to confirm that?
Yes.
Thank you. These are CG Bloodbursts. There's 28 of them in the collection itself. And again, the fact that they're CG means that you have full control of. They're available in EXR, so it's ProRes, so you can actually go in, change some of the light passes, and yeah, they've got some really nice motion blur to these, as which is great for that realism that you want, rather than having to apply something like real smart motion blur, which many of the team do on other things. So it's kind of. Yeah, these are great for kind of like having some more variety to stuff, or customability to stuff. Customization. There we are.
Yeah.
Why you were like, did you make this fun? No, Sam did. We got to the bottom.
Sam made this thumbnail. Yeah, but I've played around with them a bit, and there's some really cool ones in there. Yeah, there's some Tarantino-like ones where it almost looks like it's like just a spray of blood just like pumping repeatedly. Nice. Which is pretty cool. It's a bit unique compared to some of the other assets we have.
Fantastic. So they are now on the library too. Where are we going next?
Lensder Boca.
Lens Dirt Bokeh. Yeah. Okay. So these ones are like they're starting to go into CG realms in some ways, but like we've been adding a lot of like to composites and stuff at the moment. Like Lens Dirt is something that really kind of amplifies a bit of realism to stuff. I know that we never want to shoot with a dirty lens, but kind of applying it in post just really adds this like, oh, you're there, you're seeing it.
Mhm.
And you know, the having the bokeh effect. I'm not sure if many people are shooting on bokeh, but the lovely sort of you know, these wonderful shapes from the iris, and it's kind of you know, applying that from real camera bokeh is just kind of elevate everything up. So this is from Light Crashing Waves. There's 50 of them in the entire collection, which I feel like that's a massive load. And I've been looking at these recently for a shot that we'll be seeing a bit later on. But applying them just goes, oh, okay, no, that's it. The light hitting the lens now just looks real. It's got a nice feel to it. Do you guys use many lens dirts in your composites?
I love
Yeah,
lens dirt.
definitely. Yeah, definitely a big fan. It's one of those that's definitely less is more usually.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
if you overdo it, then it's just like, okay, but if you can just, especially if you can either time it right or like kind of mask things right to show up at the perfect time and react to the light that's on the shot, it can look, yeah, just a nice little subtle extra touch that really makes it look beautiful.
Very nice. And where are we off to next?
Painterly Pyro FX.
Very nice. This one's very unique. We saw these a couple of weeks back, and yeah, very different. And again, kind of fits in with the realms of what we were saying with the animated effects. Can imagine them being in something like Arcane was a big one that I was mentioning quite a lot. If anyone's seen that show, so having like a 2D, 3D style, and that almost like a little anime kind of thrown in there. Very cool effect. That I could see being used within that. This is from Bobby Donald. There's 33 assets within the pack, and yeah, no, very very cool. I've not seen anything like this before either.
Yeah, I would say this reminds me a lot of that kind of Into the Spider-Verse art style.
That same,
or like the new Predator movie that just came out, the animated one. I could see this
Yeah.
fitting very well into those.
Yes, that's right. It's like they I'm trying to think of because yeah, Spider-Verse is a very popular approach too, but it's like that 2D 3D combo. Ro, what are your thoughts around these ones?
And I was gonna say, yeah, when Action VFX first started, obviously most of everything that we do was fully live action, and we're still doing a lot of those. As you guys know, we did the shoot a couple months ago, and we're going to be releasing a ton of new live action, blood, fire, all of this stuff. But it's like one cool thing with our contributor program is just allowing us to also get cool things like this from the community, because we definitely have a growing video game audience that makes these types of effects. And also a lot of our, like if you go on the miscellaneous category on our website, you can see all types of things that can be great for motion graphics use and things like that. And yeah, it's like, while when you think of action VFX, it's easy to think, oh, it's they're blowing things up and stuff. But, the audience definitely have shown that they also do benefit from ink drops and different things like that. So it's cool to have the contributor program just allowing other people to also show us what they can make and still help the community with some cool assets. So
very cool. All right. Okay. Oh, yes. Sorry.
Surface dirt textures. Bringing us up, our final one.
Thank you. So not so. I mean, could in part go alongside with lens dirt for sure, But as we've kind of been experimenting, Zach and I were kind of like talking about it mainly being kind of useful for CG assets too. So actually adding that realistic detail to finer things and 3D models as well. So kind of like going into, I actually combined these with some of the glass that was on an off spray. So as it's kind of flying over, making sure that the glass looked kind of like it's got some dirt and stuff to it, because at the moment, they're very, very clean as we want it to be. But then going in and adding your own dirt layers then kind of brings that realism into it. And these are like fantastic. Again, this is from Light Crashing Waves. So the same guys that did Lens Dirt Bokeh. And again, 50 of them in the entire collection. And like I said, I've been playing a lot with the Lens Dirts. So kind of like having that variety of like 50 to choose from really kind of like made it go, oh yeah, cool. Okay, I can throw a bit of this and a bit of that and make kind of like a cocktail of dirt, and which has been really fun.
Cocktail of dirt.
Cocktail of dirt. TM.
But it is funny because I was going to say something and then you said it, which is the idea of, if you have glass for real on set, then you want it clean, but then if you're adding it in post, it's like you want to add a little dirtiness to it just to really make it like, oh no, this is real. Trust me, this glass is real. See how dirty it is.
No, really cool new additions.
Tom, you said you put it on an off spray?
Yeah.
Is that something you might have that you could show us?
Yeah, I believe we've got it locked and loaded to show. Because basically, just to give a little intro to this too, we've basically been introducing some R&D time, or making some dedicated time to R&D as part of the content team. So we've kind of been experimenting more of how we can highlight our assets and show you guys cool stuff, but also kind of in the process learn what would you like tutorials on and things of interest. So during this next phase, if there's anything that you would like to see turned into tutorials, do let us know. But yeah, this is kind of like us experimenting with certain things. So yeah, Wyatt, show the off spray that I've played around with. Cool. So we've got a new version of this after we did an internal review as well, where we've now kind of like crushed some of the levels. So the whites are highlighted, blacks are kind of crushed down. But this was really fun. I had just seen the new Mission Impossible film, which had a sequence where they were flying over water and Tom Cruise was going to do some crazy stunt and dive. And I don't know if you guys get this, but when you're kind of sitting there going, I could probably try make that with a couple of things. And yeah, so this was really fun to kind of throw together. And again, there's a lens dirt on the camera itself, but also onto the off sprays, onto there's a lot of atmosphere and fog in going around, some dispersed fog too. And yeah, really wanted to focus in on adding those textures and layers and atmosphere. But yeah, really happy with how this turned out. Oh, and also that for a long time I was looking at like the ripples, because obviously something flying so low would cause some ripples, and because water does kind of spray, I started using the vehicle dust trails. It kind of threw it in, changed the shader a little bit, and then now it's kind of working as a bit of a spray as it goes through. Bit of fun, very cool. So if there's stuff that you want to see, we can turn this into tutorials. But yeah, very fun kind of process to kind of focus in on realism, and also I have off sprays flying over my house all the time for some scary reason. So good to play around with. I do, yeah. No, they fly over at the dead of night as well, so it's very scary. Very loud.
They're hunting you, Tom.
Sorry?
I said they're hunting you.
Yeah, man, they're trying to find me. No, they're secrets. But we've also got one more as well, I believe. Sam's been cooking up something, and then it got a bit that he was cooking, and it got too out of hand, and it's too hot. Yeah, that's the setup I'm going to use.
Don't let him cook.
I love this shot so much. Like, there is so much detail going into this, and
the live stream compression probably isn't doing it
yeah,
most
Sorry
favors
for
right
that.
now, but it the amount of
you-
detail he put into it is crazy.
If you go into any of our socials right now, this has been posted, so you can watch it in a lot better detail. But there's a lot of things going into this as well. Like, he's relit the subject too. So by using a couple of new techniques, I believe he went into DaVinci Resolve and used some things to then relight the subject. Very, very cool. And we are working on a tutorial for this one. So this will be coming very soon.
And I
cool.
noticed someone in the comments, they've been mentioning the bokehs. There's a good response to that, and they're pointing out the bokehs in this, and I'm not sure what they're referring to exactly. They might be referring to there's some sparks that are flying by, which are assets.
Yeah.
And Sam actually went in and made like a custom bokeh blur filter that he could apply to it. And so hopefully we can kind of show you guys how we did that soon, but it was a really cool process that really takes it that extra step.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of detail that has gone into this that is very, very nice. And also this has been, he used some of the practice footage library as well. So again, kind of really nice to see like it being used and then turned into something that's like as cool as this as well. Love that.
It is like always funny. I mean, I've been doing stuff and posting things online since I was in like middle school, so I'm kind of used to comments by now. But it is funny, like the shot was just like super cool, and then I was looking, and then one of the first comments I saw on Instagram was like, "Oh, this is not a realistic shot. It's this. He would be burning if the fire was there." Yeah, and it's like,
yeah.
Come on, guys! Just let us have this one.
we were saying,
believe it or not,
in our sync yesterday that like if that was realistic as well, it would just be black. It would just be like all smoke. No one would be able to see anything.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, very cool. So yeah, Wyatt, do you have something to show as well? I believe.
I do. I want to give. I was playing around with some of the new blood assets, and I was just toying around with a sniper comp, and just playing around with that a little bit. So I'll show that.
Ooh,
nice. And with the were they the CG bloodbursts as well that we were discussing earlier?
Yes, they were the ones we just released. Yeah, so I was able to throw those in, have it spraying off the head, and there's some really good ones in there. There's a lot of variety in that pack. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of small ones, bunch of big ones, and a nice spray on them. Sometimes they don't have like a nice spray, and you can't get it to like look right for the hit you want. But this one had kind of like a good variation for like every angle you could get.
No. Could you share that again? Like this was really cool. It's
thank you.
Like I love the, I guess, heat vision thing too.
Yeah. Have you just watched Predator, by the way?
Yeah, what did you say?
I love that.
Have you just watched Predator? I remember you mentioned Predator.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So my thought was like, oh, I'll do a sniper comp so I can do the blood. And then I was like, what would make this an action VFX comp? And that would be if there was so much variety to it. Like I was trying to show how with action VFX, you can kind of change your scene to fit whatever style you want. So there's this normal sniper, there's an infrared, then it goes to all these snowy trees and snow falling in the background. And that's a really fun part about action VFX is being able to like completely change the scene.
Oh,
like what Sam did with the fire.
I didn't pay attention that the weather changed. It's hilarious. It's
Really?
this is cool stuff. What technique did you use to do the heat vision thing?
That took me a few different tries. What I ended up doing was, let me just pause on it. I rotoscoped myself out, and then I tinted the background like a dark blue, and then I used I believe it was the Colorama effect in After
Oh,
Effects.
clever.
I put it on me, and then I just tweaked the colors a little bit. It was honestly pretty close already to what I needed for infrared. But then I just tweaked it, and then I threw a glow on top of it, and that's pretty much how I did it.
Really clever with the colorama. Yeah, I never know what to do with that effect, but like you've now like given it a purpose in my mind. It's like that's cool. That's good.
Yeah, my first instinct I think was I just made like a yellow solid, and then
Yeah.
or no, I rotoscoped myself out. I added a tint, and I kind of did like a yellow to like reddish gradient, and that kind of worked. But the colorama gave me a lot more like variety with the colors.
Cool. Oh, this is really good. And again, like if you're watching this and you want to learn we'll learn more about using the colorama for heat vision and stuff, let us know, and we can craft some tutorials around that. Oh, nice. Prey. Oh my god, Prey is such a good film.
Yeah, I just had to give that a shout out. I love that.
Yeah. Very good. No, like went under the radar as well, I feel. Cool. Well, next up, I believe Wyatt, in honor of the the 9 years of Action VFX, Wyatt has put together a trivia quiz for Ro and myself. So I believe we need to kind of establish some rules for this as well, maybe. But we would love for you guys to get involved. If you're answering, there is a chance for you to win a variety pack of your choosing. So get involved in the comment section, answer away if you can, and we can start this out. Wyatt, is this something like we need to ding first? Do we need to have our own little like Tom? Or
I would say,
answer, or
if you perhaps have a notepad and a pen in front of you,
okay.
The way this will go down is it's 9 questions for 9 years of Action VFX.
Yep.
And the first 5 questions are just basic trivia questions, A, B, C, D answers. So what you'll do for that, I'll ask the question, you'll write down your answer, and then you guys got to show me you have it written down so I know none of you are cheating.
Oh, no. Okay, I would like to race Ro, please.
You can race it if you want to race him.
Would it be like the first person to show it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
We could do that.
I got my sticky note here, so it'd be
because obviously some people might be watching this as an audio version. Let's try and we'll audio shout it maybe. I think like we need a ding to establish who went first and then answer. How about that?
Would the ding be just the answer then?
I was just wanting to make a noise, but like
say if you raise your hand and go ding, whoever I see do it first, I'll give them the chance to answer. If they get it wrong, the next person has a chance to answer.
All right, okay. And before we went live, Ro did say that if I win, I get to be CEO for an hour.
He did say that. It was a verbal commitment.
But since you're not going to win, Tom, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Okay, right. Let's go. Wyatt, do you want to start us off and introduce this?
I do want to say the final 4, it switches a little bit to I will play an asset, and you guys will do the same process, but naming what collection it's from. And if you can name the collection, you get 1 point. If you can name the collection and what volume, you get 2 points.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Easy work.
I'm like excited. Come on.
So we're starting with just the basic questions. And our first question is, what is the oldest public video currently on our YouTube channel?
Ding. Explosions and fire shop behind the scenes. A.
Let me check the answers.
I look at. Are you checking?
Oh. That is 1 point for Tom.
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
I got
Quick, quick on
I'm
his
looking at the
feet.
YouTube stats too much.
I could have swore it was Quick Tip adding more depth to our explosions.
You know what? I'll change the answer just for you, Ro. Ro gets the point. All right. On to question number 2. What is the most popular tutorial currently on our YouTube channel?
Ding.
Ro?
I'm gonna go with how to remove black and white backgrounds from stock footage. A.
I am afraid that is the incorrect answer.
No.
It's C.
Yep.
Hey,
Tom, coming back at it again.
so it's YouTube. It's my dojo. So hang on, wait, but hang on. It is tutorial though. Our most popular video is it's the gun sound effects as well, which is quite interesting.
Correct. Gun sound effects.
Yeah.
It's like, say this one is not fair because Tom
Yeah,
runs
this
our
is-
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
This is biased against Tom.
You got to give me a couple of points though, Ro.
No, it's like I'm just making it fun for myself, you know. It's like, 'cause this is like
Toying with
7 in a row now.
Watch when we get to the name of the collection, Ro's just gonna sweep the floor.
Okay, name the collection. All right. Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Let's go.
on to question 3. Which category in our store contains the most amount
Ding.
of assets? And your answer is
Crap. It's like I said, ding. Dang it.
Is there a time limit?
I'm
5.
gonna go with
4, 3,
B.
B.
fire.
Yes.
I'm afraid that is the incorrect answer.
No, I knew it. I knew it.
I'm gonna. Is it guns and weapons?
Is that your final answer?
Well, I guess I'm asking, but like, yeah, I'm gonna go with guns and weapons. Yeah.
Can I
I'm
get
afraid-
another chance?
If I get it wrong, then yes.
You know, yeah, since there will be 2 answers left, Ro, you can have one more chance.
Oh, wait, hang on, did I get it?
Oh, I'm
No,
afraid,
wait.
yes, you were wrong.
Oh wait,
Tom.
oh no. Wait, what's going on, Moose?
All right, then it's people and crowds. It's like, yeah. I know Fire has the most collections for sure by a wide margin. But yeah, the
It is people and crowds
collections.
Because each
they have
person
like
has like
300.
5 different angles.
Yeah, there's like 300 clips per.
Wyatt,
thing.
how many does people and crowds have?
It was, hold on, I can check this. It was quite a bit more than any of the others.
I'm trying not to go onto the website to check as well because I don't want to then find the answer to someone else.
I'll say 3,100 ish, right?
Ooh.
Dang, that was, 3185.
Okay, I feel like that's we redeemed. You've redeemed it by guessing the number. I feel like
It's that's a good question. You probably wasn't even trying to make it tricky, but
that
the
was
fact that you said
good.
assets instead of collections definitely is like
Well then, let's see how you guys do with the next one.
All right.
Which category in our store contains the least amount of assets?
ding.
Ding. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go with glass. C. Watch it be wrong again.
Ding ding. Another point for
Hey!
Ro.
All right. So wait, is that tie right now?
It is 2-2.
I'm on.
And our final trivia question.
Ooh.
Which of the following show or movies has not used our assets?
I have not seen any of these shows. I'm so sorry. I know that.
I don't know what two of them are.
At
Ding.
first, I was gonna have like Stranger Things and
Ding.
Avengers, but then I was like, that's too easy.
Oh,
Tom,
ding, ding,
what
ding.
is your
Okay.
answer?
You don't know me because I don't know what that is.
Dang, you actually got it right, Tom.
Hey.
Oh yeah. All right.
That was
cool.
a British drama.
So I should have known it.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why you got it right. You're just instinctually more drawn towards it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, you don't know me. I don't. I knew about Wacko. I don't know if this is not how you pronounce it. Wacko.
Waco.
And Servant. Outer Banks was basically a gamble between those two for me.
Yeah, Waco, Servant, and Outer Banks. You can
Waco.
all find the posters for on the website.
Actually, don't. What is Servant? I'll have to look that up.
It is an M. Night Shyamalan series, I think, for
Oh.
Apple TV.
Very nice. Cool.
Okay, on to the next half of our challenge. Guess the
This
collection.
one's actually gonna be super fun.
So this one's
same-
more visual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
The
we're
same
actually looking at
rules.
assets. Yep.
Yeah, just ding. And then if you can name the collection, that's 1 point. If you can name the collection and the volume, that's 2 points.
Okay. Is everyone? Oh.
Ding.
Ding.
I'm
gonna
going
have to
to
give that to
go.
Ro.
I'm gonna go with Gas Explosions, Volume 3.
I'm afraid that is the wrong answer.
What?
Oh, what?
No way.
I was gonna guess that too. I was like, I feel like I made this. Okay. So is it Gas Explosions Volume 2?
It is not.
What?
All right, ding again. I'm gonna go with Close Up Gas Explosions. Gas Explosions
Okay.
Close Up.
Now I'm questioning if I maybe grabbed the wrong asset. It is.
Yeah, because how is this not Gas Explosions Volume 3?
Right.
Hold on. Give me just a second to
Okay,
double
we're gonna
to
please
cross
hold.
check my work.
If you're watching this right now, let us know in the comment section what do you think this is as well. Large scale gas explosions. I can see the comments. Oh, is it large scale gas explosions?
Lots of Gas Explosions is a CG collection. So this is live action.
Oh, you know what? I in fact, I believe grabbed the wrong.
Oh, we got a plot twist.
There was a swap up. Hold on. So then this must be. Hold on. That can't be right. That can't be right.
Right. So I'm still pretty confident that this is Gas Explosions Volume 3 though. I know that like Ro got there first, but I'm backing his decision, his call on this too.
You said Gas Explosions Volume 3.
Yeah.
I'm wondering now, where did I get this asset from? Because it's not in my recent downloads.
No, because this looks identical to one of the videos. One of the videos that we did. Yeah.
I think this may be Gas Explosions Volume 2.
Wait. Oh, hang on. Wait. Got to rewind the clip. I jumped in with Volume 2 after, but
because Tom said Volume 2.
Oh,
so you would
yes,
get
I see it right here. It is Gas Explosion 4 from Oh, wait, no. Wait, did I click Volume 3?
This is
wait,
fumble.
it is Volume 3. It is Volume 3. I was wrong. It's Gas Explosions 4.
Due to the technical complications of it, I'm going to share this point with Ro.
No, there's no sharing.
We can have a point half a point each.
It's Volume 3.
So the answer is The asset is Gas Explosion 4 from
Mhm.
Volume 3.
Gas Explosion 4 from Volume 3. Okay, wait, in which
So-
case, that's Ro.
Ro said Gas Explosion
Yes,
Volume
he
3.
did. Okay, we got it.
Man, that was the hardest I've ever worked for.
I know.
Oh, that's
I was
2 points
watching it.
actually.
And I was like, oh, yeah, that is. I was like, that's not the asset I downloaded. Okay. To our next one.
All right. Ding. Exploding Debris, Volume 2.
2 points for Tom.
Hey. It's like that finer detail. That's really, yeah. It's like, okay. It's a nice
And on to our next.
Oh, that was
Ding.
quick.
This one is Spark Hits Volume 1.
There's also a
2
little man
points
in
for
there.
Ro. Is there?
There's a flash frame of just a man. Wait.
That is a little teaser at what's coming up next.
So yeah, Bro got it, I guess. Dang. Oh, okay. This one, ding. Sports Crowds, Volume 1.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Ah, dang it.
Huh, really? That's what
I
I
picked
Yeah,
this
he's a
as a
bully.
tricky one.
Ding. Then I'm gonna go with Concerts Crowds, Volume 1.
Another 2 points for Ro.
2 points.
That one's definitely tricky, man. You did good.
Yeah.
Wyatt.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, ooh, that looks like the sports collection. I'm going to use that one.
Oh,
I'm so glad Tom went first because I would have said Sports Crowds Volume 1 as well.
I got duped.
Now,
Oh.
at this point, Tom can't win, but there is one last guess of the collection if you guys would like to see it.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
Tom
sure.
can't
Wait,
win?
hang on. If I get this one, can I be CEO for an hour?
Wait, how come Tom can't win? Because he was winning for the first 5, right?
Yeah, so, but then when we went to the doubles, so Tom right now is at 5 and Ro's
Oh.
at 8.
I didn't realize that we were going doubles on the visuals. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, on the visuals, it was if you could name the volume.
Oh.
So if you got the collection right, you got 1 point. If you could get the volume right, you got 2 points.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
All
thought
right.
And you
we
guys
were
just keep
tied.
getting the volume
Yeah.
right
I
each time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You got one more? Ooh. Industrial exploding debris.
I didn't hear a ding.
Oh wait, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, industrial exploding debris.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
No, what? But this.
It's like I can safely say I've
Wait.
never seen this clip
No,
in my
I thought
entire
they were
life.
boxes. Oh no!
But I will say,
Look at this. Wait,
I don't know. It has to be like
what is that?
Fantasy Effects Volume 1. Volume 2. Final answer. Fantasy Effects Volume 2.
Everyone's looking at my forehead right now because I'm just trying to get a good look at this.
That puts Ro at 10 points.
Oh, hey, I did it.
I
You
thought
get
you
to
were only
keep the
going to get one
company.
when you said volume 1, and then you locked it in.
Oh man,
It's I still have never seen this one clip, but I
Yeah.
figured it couldn't be in any of our realistic collections since it's just blocks and stuff.
That was another one I saw. I was like, this might be a little tricky for him. This will be a good one.
We should
Right.
do those trivias more often. Like that was actually like I love a good competition.
I felt like we did well. I mean, obviously, yes, you won. You're the CEO though. But
I'm supposed to know this stuff.
It was I that was really fun. Thank you for putting that together, Wyatt.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to do it.
Yeah. And let us know how you guys did watching as well. Because we, as we've mentioned, we'll go through comments and stuff as well. And one of you will be, if you took part, one of you could be winning a variety pack, which is amazing.
One thing in honor of your efforts, Tom, you can be CEO for the next minute starting now.
Fantastic. I don't know what to do with the power.
Sell the company.
Bye. The stonks are going up. Or actually, no, probably right now the stonks are going down for me. Everyone's like, oh, Tom can't handle that. Well, I feel like, whoever wins, so whoever we're selecting will get a choice from the variety packs. That is my action as CEO for a minute. So let us know how you got on.
So we'll be reaching out after the stream to whoever the winner is.
Oh, and no, we can select on stream towards the end as well. Well, actually, we can. Wyatt, if you be kind of going through now, we can select that, and then we can top off with talking about the Discord challenge as well.
Yeah.
And all that goodness. But in the meantime, I'm going to grill Ro about the past 9 years as well. So we can, there we go. No. So Ro, it's been 9 years. We've done a lot. You know your assets by this point, as we've now demonstrated. What do you kind of hope to kind of introduce in the next decade as well to the library? What sort of fun things can we expect?
Ooh, that's a good question. No, I would say it's like when I think of our first 9 years, really a big focus was on the assets that we create, right? Like that you could say, at the time, that's the main reason Action VFX was built, is to really, I didn't want to follow the, hey, let's just have a couple packs model. It was just the idea of what if we really could have both quality and quantity and just have so much variety that we would essentially compete against ourselves and really build out this library. And in many ways we have done that. And when I think on the next 10 years, it's more on, okay, how do we continue helping visual effects artists, game developers, whoever we're helping right now with our assets, but in ways that go beyond simply assets. Because it is a world that is changing, and there's still many ways we can still keep on mission of helping people make better visual effects faster. But we don't have to only do that through assets, and there are different ways we can support people. So what I'm looking for is just making some of these ideas come to life and see if we can actually still benefit the industry in a very substantial way without it just being like, hey, here's this new asset that you can use in your project. So
absolutely, we're changing the way that we can help VFX artists.
Yeah.
And hopefully
without revealing too much.
Yeah. Tiptoeing around something, which is really cool and exciting, and hopefully that can be rolling out very soon. Those who have eagle eyes might be able to kind of see what's on the horizon, maybe. But hopefully we can also help out a VFX artist right now with a variety pack. Wyatt, what do you say?
I have our winner.
You have our winner. Okay. Mm-hmm. Who has won a variety pack from our trivia today?
Drum roll, please, gentlemen.
Oh, that's probably not good for the mic.
And our winner is Luck von Wolvelair.
Oh.
Hold on.
Do we have a graphic?
Let me spell this out.
Okay. Congratulations. While Wyatt is writing out to confirm, if you reach out to us on Discord or tag me, I will make sure that you get your prizes as soon as possible as well. You can let me. We'll talk in DMs about which one you would like and activate it as soon as you can. Well done for taking part, and I hope that you got. I don't know. Maybe you actually got to become CEO for a minute and you got everything right. I don't know.
No, that was a part of the deal.
Give it to the public. But yeah, I mean, and I can see that you're in the comments now as well. Fantastic. Well done. Amazing. And we also have another prize pool to give away. We're kind of a bit short on time. So we're not able to review all the submissions from the Discord challenge, but we have got our winner. So the theme for last month was Power Surge. This was to kind of go inside with the additions to the Essential Catalog. So this was 3D lightning beams and energy shockwaves as well, as Sam demonstrated really nicely in his trailer for us. No, that was a good being played. Very cool trailer. And so we submitted that to you guys over the past month. This is now the third or fourth. No, I think it's the fourth or fifth challenge that we've done. So we can't review all the submissions, but we can have selected our winner. So let's watch that winning submission from Paul Webbo. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh my god.
Really cool coming through the mirror. Oh, surprise. But really well done. Paul Webbo has taken part in a couple of challenges before as well. He's definitely showing what he can do a lot more with like this introduction of a 3D character too. Really nice job on the composite for that, for those shots. And that mirror shot is really cool. Like when he's coming through, really nice. Mm-hmm. Very trippy.
That'd be a great for if this was like a human for a horror movie.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone has done that before. You would know, Wyatt. You're the horror king.
I wonder. I was looking. There's a little dirt on the mirror, and I was like, "Is any of that CGI or is all that practical?"
Ooh. Do you think it'll build back in? Well, it's like that's a tough, because you've got the tracking of the mirror and the environment. Mm-hmm. Both sides. That's very tricky to do. They did a very good job.
I also noticed, I was wondering if one of these lens flares, if this is a CGI lens flare, it has to be, right? It's in front of the robot.
That is, yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, so pulling from a whole bag of tools for this. There's a lot going into it.
And then I feel so sorry for a robot. Just in the bathroom. But yeah, really cool job. So Webbo, if you're watching this now, if you're in the chat, congratulations. Obviously, we will be posting this on Discord as well, just to announce and confirm that you've won. And yeah, we'll be in touch soon to get you your prizes. What is Webbo won?
He has won
find the page. So Webbo has just won himself an Action VFX t-shirt. I believe we're all wearing ours. They are incredibly soft, very wonderful. Woohoo, represent. And also a selection of 2 variety packs as well. So you can, whichever you already have in your arsenal, you can select some new ones. And yeah, hopefully we'll see more of them in future challenges. I do have a small disclaimer about the challenges for now, while we've got everyone and we're on the subject. We usually announce the theme of the next month's challenge on this live stream. Next month, July, we won't be having a challenge. We're kind of taking a step to reevaluate what we're doing with them and how we can kind of develop them further. So making them better and more targeted for everyone who's getting involved, and kind of hear from you guys what you want to create and how we can kind of like make sure that everyone's aligned. So if you have thoughts about the challenges, and whether you've taken part in one or whether you've been intrigued or whether you're not interested in them, we still want to hear your thoughts of why. So on Discord, we have a feedback channel. Definitely go over there. Let us know all your thoughts. And we're taking July just to kind of like feel like, okay, what do we want? What can we do to make them all better and more exciting for everyone? So we'll see you over on Discord, and really hope that can excite people. And yeah, next time we're on the live stream, we should be announcing a new theme and get the ball rolling again. But we do have some new additions to the library or the Essentials catalog over the month of July anyway, that we can still go over. So Wyatt, can you show us what's going into the library or the Essentials catalog over July? So thank you very much. This month, we're going to be having Gas Explosions Volume 2. You may have seen this in the trivia earlier. Debatable whether it was Volume 3 or Volume 2. But yeah, very fitting because Gas Explosions Volume 2 are really fun, really great asset collection is going into the Essentials catalog. Definitely a good time to sign up, or if you're already subscribed, get immediate access to all this and you can download them immediately. So very, very cool there. We also in the 3D library have the Wyatt, can you start? Thank you. Because I can never pronounce things. The US Army CH-47 Chinook helicopter. And yeah, I made this render, and this thing just renders beautifully. I barely had to do any work to this. This is wonderful. Really cool composites. And
one thing I was gonna say, which was give me the flashback of, I was the one who keyed Gas Explosions Volume 2.
Oh, did you?
So like as you showed that, I was
Can we go back to that? Yeah.
The edges, like, I hope these edges are good. I hope I did a great job. But yeah, like it was. I remember it was very long process back in 2017 sometime. But
man,
time flies.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, yeah. So everyone can currently download your work.
Essentially.
Yeah. We're gonna get some comments now. We're going, now that you mention it.
So you need to redo these edges. I see. It's too transparent. It's not transparent enough.
Well, yeah, there'll be some more promotions about the Essentials catalog and those assets very soon. We've got some cool trailers to go alongside these, and yeah. Other than that, I feel like we're at the top of our show. So Wyatt, thank you very much for assembling our trivia today.
No problem. Thanks for participating.
Thank you very much.
You outdid yourself.
Yes, we'll be doing this as a regular thing, I feel. And Ro, thank you for joining us today, and happy birthday as our CEO.
Well, happy birthday, Action VFX.
Yeah, well, happy, it's all a bundle.
It's your real birthday now. Your true birthday is the Action VFX birthday.
This is it.
I wonder if that's a thing you can just change. But thank you. And it's been a great journey. 9 years is a long time. Looking forward to 10. But most importantly, love that you guys are part of this. You guys have done many great things with the team so far. And looking forward to celebrating the 10th year with you all. Well,
Absolutely.
You all are users, but specifically Tom Wyatt, I think.
I thought you were just going to leave it at Tom.
Yeah.
No.
Just get
I'm still hopeful for a big celebration. I think we can, we can do something special because a decade
that's a big one.
A long time.
And again, if people have ideas on how we can celebrate, then let us know. We are ears are all open. Cool.
Yeah. Right.
Well, very nice. Thank you all for watching today. And as always, we'll be doing another live stream last Thursday of the month. So we'll see you next month. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you played along. And we'll see you next time.
Take care.
Cool.
See you.